This is going to be a band crunch. So we're going to have our bands hanging from the top here, and we'll have different colored options here. So you've got heavier bands, lighter bands. And this is a movement that's going to be really focused. So out of all of our core stuff, whenever you're doing more of a crunching movement, you want to make sure you're putting the emphasis in the right spot, going slow and controlled, just like with most core stuff. We're not trying to be explosive with this. It's not a quick bounce up and down. So getting set up, it's going to look a little bit like our straight arm pull down, which is another one we do with the bands up in this position. It's going to look a little bit like that to start out. We want to get the lats engaged here. A slight bend in the elbow is fine. And depending on your position, height, and all that, you can get into a little bit of a bent over position here, but just make sure things are lined up and you got good posture with your upper body. So get the shoulders packed down. And it's a pretty small range of motion where you're going to be leaning down, leaning forward here, where we're keeping a pretty consistent angle through the arm and the torso there. But thinking about crunching down, feeling the abs really working. When you get back up to the top, you can go for a little bit of a rib flare, so you're almost letting the abs stretch out a little bit this way before you pull back down. So going through a few reps, pulling down, really feel the abs. You can get to a point where you feel even a little shaky there, come back up, pulling down here. So it's more leaning here, not so much a lat pull down with the arms. So sometimes people blend them together a little bit. It's not necessarily bad. But to put more emphasis in the arms, we want to lock things in here, to put more emphasis in the abs, we want to lock things in here, and then focus on just a little crunch down here, open back up, crunch down here.